Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel tonight. I've got a little update here on this Ford Canopy cab that I've been working on, and I think first thing you can see is we've got our tread plate on the side, and we made our step up for access to the back of the cab. Now I put all this on today. This is all Don Mills tread plate. I did not use the kit tread plate that comes with the LaFrance kit because of all the tread plate I used in here. I wanted to make sure it all matched. But let me get my wheels back on here. The way I did this is I lined those wheels up in the wheel wells. And you can see we've got just a tiny space back here between the jump seat and the step. That way our cab still opens up. And I did some body work up here. I put some trim along that, mitered the corners for a neater appearance because I had to put a piece of solid plastic on the front to cover up all that stuff from the LaFrance kit. But this area right here is for the pump panel. And when I put the front wall on, I ran it over just enough so that this is flush with the side of it. That's how I've got this side as well. Nice and flush. And then, let's see, what else did I work on? That's pretty much all I did. Well, no. I made, I got the horns made for it. And we made some mirrors for it today as well. You know, the kit mirrors in this kit are atrocious. But I made my own, and what's cool about these is you can actually adjust them. They're posable mirrors. And that was pretty easy to do. All I did was drill a hole in the top of my stock here. And then I have a matching nub glued on the top and bottom of the piece of styrene that I made to be my mirror. That way they can be adjusted for whatever. Nothing's glued in yet, so they're not really set right, but they're there. So I thought that was a pretty good addition to the cab. And then the horns, they just kind of set in through the holes of the mounting blocks that I made for it. And I made these just like I did for the ones on my bus that I built. Matter of fact, I had to go back and rewatch that episode so I could remember what it was I used. But I think we got them on there spaced about right, to front to back, left to right. I think they're lined up pretty good. See, this mirror over here keeps wanting to pop out because I don't have the upper and lower arms attached yet. But we are making progress. That was a big thing right here today, is I just made these pieces copies from the LaFrance kit and cut my own out of that tread plate. But the next thing I think I want to try to work on is I need to fill this gap here with a small piece of tread plate, but it has to be, I still have to be able to get the cab up, so it's got to be maybe just to the bottom of the cab and to the side where it's relieved right there so it don't hit the frame. But after that, I thought about seeing if I could make myself a couple hydraulic cylinders to put in that. Mount them on the frame down here to be able to hold the cab up, because it doesn't, I mean, it will set up, but I think it'd be pretty neat if it had some hydraulic cylinders in there, just made from a couple pieces of tubing and maybe some styrene rod. And then work on the back will start soon. I've got to take just the tiniest amount off this frame, move this cross member in so I can put the back wall of the kit on there. And then I believe after that, sorry for being so jumpy, guys. After I get that done, because I'm pretty happy with the front of the body, now it's time to work on the back. I think after I do that, I will work on trying to make a small extended front bumper on this guy. Not real big, maybe 3/8 of an inch, maybe a half. I'm not real sure yet. I'd have to look at it, but kind of eyeball it. A 1/2 inch would put us here, roughly. So that wouldn't be too far out. I just need a large enough kind of landing, so to speak, to put my Q siren on there, because the rest of them will be at the top. But I believe that's where we're going to call it a night on this guy, and probably do some more work on it tomorrow, and then Friday get ready to pack up the items that I'm going to take to Kentucky with me. If you guys want to see that real quick, I'll just walk you over here and show you, if it even show up. But we're going to take the 75 Horton ambulance, the Johan Florida Highway Patrol car, the 67 Biscayne that I built, the 70 Impala that I turned into a Biscayne, and I'm going to take my open cab black LaFrance fire truck I built last year. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll take 5, and I doubt that I will take this one just as a display. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll have to see how far I get tomorrow. I don't want to take a whole bunch, because that's how stuff gets broke. But hey, thanks guys for liking and subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. So 2 thumbs up for you guys. And thank you for the comments. Your comments are awesome. It helps keep me motivated to continue to use my imagination and work on this stuff, and just come up with something from nothing, so to speak. And with that being said, guys, I will see you all in the next video.